Hi everyone. This video is going to show you how to upload a group into Relay. A group is the list of people that you want to send a message to. So the first thing you want to do is to make sure you're on the Groups tab of the Relay admin and then press the New Group button to get started. The Group Upload Wizard will walk you through 5 steps of uploading your file. The first step is to name your group and to choose the country for validation of the phone numbers in your list. So I'm going to go ahead and name my file Group Demo with the date. And I'm going to leave the United States as our country, and I'm going to go ahead and click Next. Step 2 is where I'll upload my CSV file. Your file must be in CSV format to work. Other formats like XLS or TXT will not successfully upload. You'll see that you can upload 2 different ways. You can either click and add a CSV file, which will let you select your file from your computer, or you can simply drag and drop your file into the upload box. So I'm going to go and I'm going to click Add a CSV file, and I'll grab the file that I want here, and you'll see that it appears in the box. If I made a mistake, I can click Clear, and then I can pick a different file. You'll also see external contact list here, and that is used if you have a VAN integration set up on your account and you wanted to pull your list directly from there. But that's explained in a different user guide in our Help Center. But just so you know, it is an option. So now that I've selected my file, I can see that it has 7 rows of data. There are some thresholds from which you can upload that will max out. Currently, the maximum is 50,000 records. That will fail if you try to do anything higher than that. So you'd want to just check to make sure that this has a reasonable number of contacts in it before proceeding. If it's very large, you'll have to break it up. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click Next, which takes me to our standard field headers. Now, there are 3 standard fields that are required for successful upload into Relay: first name, last name, and phone number. The top here is the required field name, and in the drop-down, you're going to see the header names from your file. Relay will auto-populate a guess of what field you have in your file to the headers. So if you click the drop-down, you're going to see all the headers that are in your CSV file, and you can adjust them if you need to. But these look right, everything is matching, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click Next, which takes me to my custom field mapping. Relay will list all of the custom fields that you have created on your account, and in the drop-down you'll see a list of all the headers, again, that are available to you to map from your CSV file. Relay will again guess at those that are matching in your file, and you can adjust if you need to, or you can choose to ignore. So if I drop down here on the city, I'll see all of the different fields that are in my file, and I'll also see Ignore. If I didn't want to map to city on this particular group, I would click Ignore and it will skip that and move on along. But let's just say in this case I do want to map to city, I will leave it as B. So be aware that you must create your custom fields in your account before you're able to map anything to it. So if this list is blank in step 4 or it doesn't have something you need, you're going to need to go in and create your custom field first, which is discussed in another user guide in our Help Center, but I just wanted to give you a heads up. So scrolling down through, these are all the custom fields I have available to me. I've mapped city, I've mapped fan ID. I think I'm good with what I want, so I'm going to go ahead and click Review, or Next, Get to Review, which is our final step, which is where we review our data. Here you can review that you're mapping where you want to, everything is in order. If something seems amiss, you can always go back to edit. So let's just say I wanted to edit the name to something different. I can click here on step 1, and I can go ahead and let's just edit and take out the 2018, just put 18. I can click Next to make sure it's saving it, and I can either click through everything here or I can jump right back to review, and sure enough, I've removed the 2018 part from my group name, so it's edited. So once everything is to your liking and you're sure that everything is as you want it, you can go ahead and click Create Group and it'll start your upload. Your upload's going to show in yellow at first as it's uploading. The bigger your list, the longer that process might take. And once it's done, it's going to go to green, which will signify that it's active and ready to use in a campaign. And that is how you upload a group manually into Relay.